Hey, welcome back, guys. Raising Kanan's fourth offering left our characters with a shitstorm going into the mid-season finale. Plenty of losses taken and betrayals dished out for us to sift through this week. I'm here to break it all down in typical top 10 WTF fashion. Before we begin, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and bell notification to immediately receive these videos. Also, big thank you to all of my channel donors. If you'd like to be the next one, drop $1 on that Cash App for us. Lastly, a spoiler alert is now in effect for all things Power. Here we go. WTF moment number 10. Can you hear me now? Unique kicks off this episode in triumphant thug fashion. We're introduced to one of his closest henchmen, Trez G, who Nick holds responsible for the police raid on his supply. He ties his former friend and lowly soldier to a chair, torturing him with pliers to the ear and finishing with a bullet to the head. A ruthless display by the otherwise nonchalant drug kingpin. WTF moment number 9. Close call. Jukebox and her muse spend time together in their continuing romance, play fighting while watching their performance video from the mall. During an intimate moment, the two are almost discovered by Nicole's parents, who don't suspect anything beyond friendship between the two. Their relationship is on a serious collision course between sex and race, given what we know and the exchanges here. WTF moment number 8. Business or pleasure? Lulu and Jessica get into a dispute over her presence at Crown Studio and her lack of support for his musical aspirations. Though upset about these issues on the surface, what really set the even-keeled Lou off was Jessica's interactions with Crown, the two growing closer than comfort will allow for Rock's second in command. Crown better beware going forward. He's obviously helping Famous in order to get closer to his sister, but it's the quiet ones you gotta watch. WTF moment number 7. A unique proposition. Neek catches up with Davina, fresh from her time with Kanan. Neek offers to place her mother in a rehab facility in exchange for information against Kanan and his family. She begrudgingly tells Neek where Kanan's stash house is on the condition that Kanan goes unharmed. It's not looking good for our girl after this one, something I outlined earlier this week in case you missed it. WTF moment number 6. A favor returned. Jukebox attempts to contact her robbery crew upon learning of Famous's studio hookup and opportunities. After her crew abandoned her request to move immediately, Juke goes it alone, successfully snatching that expensive coat we witnessed her peddling earlier this season. However, she's briefly apprehended by the same security guard whose life she saved in the prior robbery attempt. He allows her clearance as a gesture of good faith. A life for a life. WTF moment number 5. The gift. Though having stolen the coat for studio time and a chance at her musical dreams, Juke decided to give the coat to Nicole in a rare act of warmth and kindness. She was inspired by the security guard's mercy and took the maneuver as an opportunity to pay it forward instead of being selfish. Hopefully, that investment in the bank of karma will lessen her woes by season's end. Fingers crossed anyway. WTF moment number 4. The stash house hit. Now this is the moment we've all been anticipating. Unique and his men observe Marvin and Kanan transporting the stash from the house just in time before it's completely cleared out. After leaving his nephew to take the first round, the house is broken into by Neek's men, threatening Kanan at gunpoint. Marvin returns in time to witness the crew loading their stolen goods and literally crashes the party. However, the rival crew was able to escape despite Marvin's efforts. WTF moment number 3. Breathe, brother. Upon approaching the house, Marvin finds Kanan at gunpoint, courtesy of Neek's remaining henchmen. After a brief exchange, Marvin shoots the loose end in the chest and head, only to identify him later as Neek's very own son. This further complicates matters heading into the halfway point of this first season, as Nick will be out for blood at all costs after discovering his own has been eradicated. WTF moment number 2. Class act. Rock drops Kanan off at night class and pleads with him to give Symphony a fair shake. After he dismissively cedes, he's surprised by the man himself. As it turns out, his night school teacher is Symphony. This could be the bridge that Rock needs to be sure about her new boo. That is, if Kanan doesn't burn it down first. And WTF moment number 1. Bloodstained dreams. Rock did say Kanan was bad at laundry, right? He'll surely wish he wasn't after this coming fiasco. Rock digs out Kanan's evidence-riddled shirt from the stash house robbery. The look on her face conveys what we already know to be true. There's gonna be hell to pay behind this blunder. From Marvin to Rock, Unique, and Kanan himself, the consequences just got overwhelming, and we'll see where it takes our characters by episode 5's end. Some lingering thoughts before we end today's video. The title of this episode was Don't Sleep, and it's a testament to the events that occurred and also Kanan's monologue at the end regarding the prisoner who medically couldn't sleep. The argument against sleep, by his definition, was a way to keep nightmares at bay, concluding that dreams in the drug game are non-existent. Additionally, all of our main players will need to remain sharp going forward, and the title speaks to that as well. This includes Lulu with Jess and Crown, Juke with Nicole and her parents, Marvin with his decision-making, and Rock with Neek's organization. Sleep has never been so costly. Marvin's coldness towards Tony is a subtle reflection on his relationship with women in general. Being a street guy, he's naturally callous and crass, and those qualities bleed over into his relationship with his daughter, or really lack thereof. The more his character is explored, the more insight we receive on just how Jukebox grew to be the savage we all knew and loved. Also, keep in mind that they had him drop an F-bomb here for a reason, increasing our understanding of his distaste for alternative sexual practices that will undoubtedly push him even further away from his daughter in due time. Speaking of Juke, it's interesting to see her in such a vulnerable position with Nicole. Her original love interest really serves as the aggressor to their newfound relationship. Much of the passion therein previously foreign to Juke. Her exploration of these fresh feelings will only tighten their bond for the future tragedies to come once they're finally discovered. Rock is such a boss. You gotta love the way she handles the hurdles of leadership. When she whips out that brown paper bag of money in particular, you know you're in for an unmatched monologue by the Queen Pen. And that'll do it for this one. What did you think of this week's episode? Be sure to drop me your thoughts in the comments below. As always, I thank you for watching today's video. If you liked today's video, go ahead and drop $1 on that Cash App for us, hit the like button, share it with your friends who are Power fans, and subscribe for more content such as this. This is Rudy P. Magic of Rudy P. Magic Beats, and have a blessed one until the next one. Peace, y'all.